Well, hi there. Welcome to my YouTube channel, KitRack, home of the football kit review. And this is my first YouTube vlog, which will be reviewing one football kit, and it's going to be of the team I support, which is Arsenal Football Club. Don't hate me for that. So this is a channel for all football fans, fanatics, families, individuals, all of those who love football kits and love to support their team. My goal is to do a football kit review of every national team in the UK who sells football kits, and I will be visiting them over time. And so I guess this first YouTube video, or vlog as we might call it, is just going to be an introduction to myself. I should probably give you a little bit of an introduction about myself. So my name is Alex. I am professionally a designer, and I've been a designer for over 10 years now. And some of my passions include music, gaming, and more specifically, football. I've been an Arsenal fan for over 30 years now, probably revealing my age there. And so I more recently wanted to get into YouTube, and I was thinking of something that I was really passionate about, and the first thing that came to my mind was football, and football kits specifically. Probably the reason for that was because of the childhood memories I had as a young Arsenal fan. I remember when I was 7 years old, my mum and my sister took me, one of my sisters I should say, took me to Finsbury Park. Back in the day, Arsenal used to have a club shop which no longer exists anymore, called Arsenal World of Sport, which was just outside Finsbury Park Station. If you come out of the main entrance and turn right as you go over to Highbury or the Emirates now, you used to have it on the shop corner, on the corner of the High Street. And so back then, probably the biggest player for Arsenal at that time was Ian Wright, and he was one of my favourite players. And this was the last season that Arsenal were to play in football kits made by Adidas. And for some strange reason, I don't know why, just back then, probably in the neighbourhood which I grew up in, everyone loved Arsenal, and so I ended up following that love and passion. But the kits that were being released at the time were very, very unique, colourful, vibrant. You've probably all heard of the Bruised Banana kit. Even if you're not an Arsenal fan, you would have seen it somewhere online. So this particular kit that I loved was the kit that came out one season after the Bruised Banana kit, and it was a yellow kit. It's recently been re-released under the Adidas promotion as one of the retro classics, and I will probably feature a little clip of it in this video. So I really love this kit because it was very vibrant and colourful and funky, and it stood out, and it just really resonated with me. And so I made it a mission back then, even at the young age of 7, to hassle and pester my mum, thanks mum for getting this for me, that particular kit. And I also dragged my older sister along with me on that journey. And so we ended up going up to Finsbury Park, and we took the tube up there. And I remember it was probably one of the longest tube journeys at the time, or it felt the longest to me. And we finally got to Finsbury Park, and we finally got into the World of Sport. And they had the home kit as well, which was really cool. But for some reason, I just wasn't interested in that kit. But when we went up to the shop counter, and I asked for my size, they didn't have it. They didn't have any more in my size. And I think at that time, as a young child, I started crying, and my sister and my mum had to deal with all that hysteria. And so one of the customer service advisors in the shop at that time said, "Oh, you need to go into Piccadilly Circus to a shop called Lily White's and see if they have your size there." Of course, back then there wasn't any internet around, and so you couldn't just look in your phone and see if they had any in stock. So we just took a chance and took the tube from Finsbury Park over to Piccadilly Circus, which was quite easy, I guess, because the Piccadilly line was just, probably the next station up from Finsbury Park, and we took it all the way to Piccadilly Circus anyway. And arrived at Lily White's, went up to the 4th floor where all the football kits back then were, and they had my kit. They had the size that I wanted, and I was so happy. I literally on, I think one of the next days in school when we had like our PE day, I took the whole kit in with me. I was literally one of those full kit people, and I had the whole kit, the shorts, the shirt and the socks. And so yeah, I took that into school, and I was so happy when I had that kit, and I was so grateful to my mum for getting it for me, and for my sister for taking me to the shop as well. So that at that age, probably 7, I knew that I just had an interest in football kits. And it wasn't just about wearing them. I actually liked to draw them for some reason. I think back then in those days when I was in school, which would have been year 4, all of my friends used to collect the Premier League football stickers. You remember, like, for all those who are old enough, you remember the sticker books that you used to get from, I think, Panini, where you'd collect all the stickers and swap them with your friends, and you had things like the shinies and all of these things. But anyway, I digress. So that was one of the early interests that I had in football kits, and I was at a young age pretty good at drawing, not to brag, but I used to draw a lot, just on scrapbooks. And probably one of the reasons why I became a graphic designer and digital designer was because of my interest in drawing. And so I used to draw loads of football kits. People used to come and ask me to draw different things, and back then it was a trend to draw the kits of your favorite team, and I ended up doing that quite a lot. And so I've always, in the back of my mind, while supporting Arsenal, had an interest in their kit design, which is partly the reason, and all these years, fast forward, 30 odd years later, I'm now creating a YouTube channel to focus on the kit designs of many clubs in the UK. As I mentioned earlier, I want to cover as many football clubs as possible, including the history of those kits worn by those teams in that particular season, the finer details of the kits, the materials, the kit maker, the meaning behind the kit, the price of the kit, and my own personal review of those kits. So my most recent kit review, as I mentioned, I'm an Arsenal fan, so I thought, why not start off with Arsenal? Today's kit review is going to be focusing on the Arsenal third kit for season 2023-2024. And I initially posted up a video for a review that I did at the Emirates in the Armoury Club shop of the third kit. And coming up, there will be some reviews of some of the home kits that we have. Sorry, not some of the home kits. There will be a review of the home kit and of this season's away kit as well. So this season's home kit and away kit. And again, this is more of a vlog for fans around the world. For those who are thinking about purchasing the kit of your favorite team, I'm here to give a guide of why I think the design of those kits looks great, the price point of those kits, whether it represents value for money, and yeah, just a little bit of a review of the club shop as well, specifically for the club shop's home kit, away kit and third kit for adults and children. So that will be club shops across the country. So strap yourselves in. That's a little bit about me. Like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to follow the KitRack YouTube channel. And I hope that you're going to enjoy some of the vlogs that I do, and I hope that it provides you with great value and specifically more detail about the kits that are being released by the clubs that you support. So this is my first video. It's not perfect, I know, but I'm just putting myself out there and just saying hello to everybody in the YouTube world and whoever comes across this video. And if you do come across this video, like I mentioned earlier, do like, comment and subscribe. And I thank you for taking time to watch this video of me rambling on. Thank you.